All right, let's go. Welcome back inside to the Drumner Center second half of our post-basketball doubleheader here this Wednesday evening in Waterbury, Connecticut. Griffin Callahan, glad you're with us. Women's basketball lost to Dominican 76-65 in the first half of our doubleheader. Time for the men's. Here we go. Dominican led by Joseph Clinton, 33rd season at the helm. Let's take a look at their starting lineups here. The Honus brothers, they lead the charge here for Dominican as they are the number 1 seed in the North Division at 9-1 on a 5-game winning streak and 14-6 overall. Jaden Honus, Isaiah Honus, Josh White, Coy Kirk Jr., and Emmanuel Smith. That will round out the 5 for Dominican. And for the Eagles, Dang Dieng, Bolacat, all conference selections last season. Harry Warnock, Trey Duncan, and Taquan Williams. The 5 here for Mark Kuntz in his 8th season at the helm. Huge game, huge game. Eagles tied for the number 2 seed in the North Division. It's been an up and down, little bit of a roller coaster season here for this team who went to the NCAA tournament last season. But all that matters is really this time of the year. About a month left in the regular season. Can you get hot heading into the playoffs? This Eagles team returning lots of the guys that were on the team last year. Bleachers are packed here tonight. Should be a fun game, fun atmosphere. Huge game here between Dominican and Post. Second meeting of the season. They played on December 3rd at Dominican. Eagles lost 72-61. Let's go. Going to be a fun one here. You can tell atmosphere is electric here at the Drumner Center. Women's game was a ton of fun. Just had it. Eagles were down by 2 at one point. Just could not close the deal and complete the comeback. Dominican in the black uniforms. Their women's team was wearing Dominican in the red uniforms. Their women's team was wearing black uniforms in the game prior to this one. Eagles in the home whites are ready to go. Again, Chargers 5-game winning streak coming into this one, led by the Honus brothers. Jaden Honus, number 0, Isaiah Honus, number 4. It'll be Harry Warnock, Emmanuel Smith to jump it up at half court. This is going to be fun. Let's go. Student section is packed. Bleachers are packed. We're ready to go. Warnock and Smith to jump it up at half court. 45th all-time meeting. We're underway here. Dominican and Post. Both teams have won 22 games against each other. Eagles 22-22 here against the Chargers. Again, lost the lone meeting this season. Second meeting of the year. Smith, no. And Taquan Williams, the rebound and the push. Eagles coming off of an 81-72 victory at Wilmington on Saturday. Again, Dominican has won 5 straight. Dang Dieng leans, floats, and scores. Leading scorer on the year, 17.5 a game for Dieng. First team All-CACC selection last year. Again, bleachers are packed here for this one. Really no more room to sit. Kirk, feed it. This is Isaiah Honus. Now Jaden Honus. Graduate student. His brother Isaiah skips it to him. A junior catch, shoot, 3 on its way. Short, follows his miss, pulls up, and knocks it home. Williams races into the front court. No numbers, and he'll back it out and reset. Warnock, third on the team in points per game this year. He's bumping, chiseling, and he'll feed it. Williams loads one up from 3. Yes, sir. Sophomore from Brockton, Massachusetts. Been an everyday starter here in his sophomore year. Came off of the bench last year as a freshman. This is Jaden Honus. We get a whistle and a foul goes on the floor on Williams. Throw it on the doorstep for Kirk. Pirouette move and the kick out. This is Josh White. Re-entry feed. Kirk muscling his way, missed it, follows his miss, goes back up. And Dieng rips down the rebound. Outlet for Williams. Dieng trails the play, pumps the three. Dieng, the hang. Warnock rips down the rebound, a cut, pull up. Long rebound, Williams has got in a fresh 20 for post. Settles it down here with Dieng. 3-point Eagles lead to start. A little over 2 minutes gone here in this first half. Glad you're with us on the CACC network. Pocket pass, Warnock, blocked but a foul. Harry Warnock, a 66% free throw shooter on the year, 64 for 97. Really fun atmosphere here on this Wednesday evening. Student section alive and well, energetic. Bleachers are packed. Wednesday night at the Drumner Center. Back end of our doubleheader here on this Wednesday evening. Warnock hits a pair. Eagles with an auspicious start here, leading at 7-2. Looking to snap Dominican's 5-game winning streak. Duncan will defend and will throw it in. Smith glides to the rim for two. A nice feed there by Isaiah Honus. Throw it in. Warnock, pump, blocked, regains it, and puts it in. A cup, the deflection. Williams the save, not able to save it. Kirk, bounce it. Isaiah posting up. Duncan turns, fades, and hits. Isaiah Honus has got 4 of the 6, and we get a tie up and a jump ball between Dieng and Jaden Honus, and it'll be possession Eagles. Pick and pop, Warnock for 3. 32% three-point shooter on the year, Harry Warnock. 4 minutes gone here in this first half. Smith will go across the lane, the scoop, missed it. An excellent start here for Post, motivated here, hosting the number 1 seed in the North Division. Williams loads one up, misfires, and White corrals the rebound for Dominican. Kirk, baseline drive, hangs, can't finish. Cott throws it ahead into the corner. Duncan, no hesitation. Bullseye! It's a triple. Kirk takes it in, hangs, and finishes. Strong take to the rack for Kirk. Dominican wanted the and one as well. 15-8, Eagles start. Building is alive. Fun atmosphere here on this Wednesday evening. A caught the back door, hang, can't finish. Warnock crashes the glass, goes back up and finishes. This will be a Honus 3 on its way and off of the heel. Duncan rebounds, throws it at a cot. Stops, pops a 3 on its way. What a start for the Eagles. The crowd is into it, and a 12-point lead to start with 14:34 remaining in this first half. You're watching Division II men's basketball on the CACC network. Eagles rolling to start. Eagles have crafted a 12-point lead early here to begin things. Chance Morris and Tyler Edor into the game here for the first time for Dominican. Morris played 35 minutes in Dominican's last game. Settles it down, hands it off to Kirk. Eagles on an excellent run here to start this ball game. Crowd is into it. Isaiah Honus, defended by Tyler Small, into the game. Shoots over him, left it short. Derek Thomas the second, and Tyler Small into the game here for the first time. The Eagles back home after a mini two-game road trip. The knife by Thomas, lost it out of bounds. Last touch, Derek Thomas. Elijah Peters, the freshman, into the game here for the first time, and subbing out here is Kirk. Kyle Alsey and Anthony Chin into the game for the first time for the Eagles, so it is Small, Akot, Chin, Thomas, and Alsey, the 5 on the 4 here for post. Eagles 7 for 12 from the field here to start. Warnock has got 9 of the Eagles' 20 points here to begin things. This is Peters. Reset it with Jaden Honus. Dribbles it off of Alsey's foot. Honus with Small defending. DHO with Morris. Cross, bump, flip it up. Oh, the rebound snatched and ripped down by Alsey. Edor, a good second chance opportunity there. Can't cash in. 13.5 to play here in this first half. Eagles with a 12-point lead. Akot, swing it. Chin, the freshman, drive it, pump it. Traveled. Yeah, drag that pivot foot a little bit there. The official on it to make the call. Dominican struggling offensively here to begin things. 4 for 15 from the field. Eagles certainly not. 7 for 12. Isaiah Honus drive, hangs, goes up and fouled. Get on Alsey. It'll be 2 shots here for Isaiah Honus. Honus, a 73% free throw shooter on the year, 51 for 70. Drills the first, and Bam Maynard, sophomore from Queens, into the game for the first time. We'll sub out Jaden Honus. One for 2 in that trip. Williams and Dieng getting set to sub back in here for post. Small, no hesitation. Too strong on the 3. Rebound. Alsey got it. Blocked. Karam's out to Akot. Pull up pop. Multiple offensive rebounds here for the Eagles. Small thought about the 3. He'll drive it. Got the step and lays it home. Eagles with their largest lead in this first half. It's at 13, 22-9. Morris, loose handle. Akot gets on the floor. And a whistle and a foul. They get it on Edor. Duncan, Warnock, Williams, and Dieng back in. Jewels Dickerson into the game for the first time, wearing number 13 in red. 1-2-1-1 diamond zone press, it looks like, here for Dominican. Eagles break it, no problem. The skip for Dieng. Defender is Peters. Dieng got him up in the air and finishes. Peters, the knife, the gallop, and the foul. They get it on Williams, I believe. Yeah, it goes on Williams, and these will be Peters' free throws, the freshman. Hasn't taken a lot of free throws this season, 8 for 15. Peters knocks down a pair. Under 12 minutes to play in this first half. Glad you're with us on the CACC network. Second half of our post-basketball doubleheader. Dieng nearly traveled out to Small, I should say. Skips one. Duncan made one from that spot and airballs this one. Peters the gallop, the kick. Maynard a three. In and out and in again. Bam Maynard, a sophomore. 20th game of the season that he's appeared in. He's made 4 starts. Mini 5-0 Dominican run to make it a 10-point game. Lacotte will dash in. The fade doesn't trickle in. Warnock is right there doing work on the offensive glass. Warnock averages 7 rebounds per game. This is a Morris drive. The scoop to the hoop, missed it. Edor, the offensive rebound, goes back up and gets it home. Coming up on the midway point here in this first half. Eagles 26, Chargers 16. Small trap, gets out of it. Warnock kicks it. Dieng fires it for 3. Dieng shooting the 3 ball this year at a very high clip, 38%. Peters floats. Count it. And 1. Didn't know if they got that foul on the floor or not, as Smith will sub in. Peters completes the 3-point play. Dominican settling into this thing a little bit. Down 10. Got blitzed to start this one. Eagles led 24-9. Lacotte swing it, chin, bounce it, and into the passing lane. It's Bam Maynard. And Morris will push into a nest of defenders and foul. Morris, a sophomore. Only 48% for the free throw line on the year. 24 for 50. So 8-point game after the Eagles started out leading 24-9. Dieng trapped, gets out of it. Midway through this first half, the knife, the kick, the extra feed up top, Dieng. Spin. Lacotte. All conference selections working together there. Lacotte, nice. Off of the window, no. Warnock, another offensive rebound. Dominican 6-1 on the road this season on a 5-game winning streak coming in. D in the float, missed it, sprays it out, extra feed, Warnock, no hesitation. Arcott saves it in, they throw it ahead, Smith running the floor, blocked by Warnock, but a foul. Dominican won an overtime game against Holy Family on Saturday, 89-80. Smith in that one, 16 points, 12 rebounds, as he misses the first of 2. Was 6 for 10 from the free throw line on Saturday. Got a bunch of different substitutions coming in here. We'll update the 5 on the floor. For the Eagles, it is Small, Duncan, Akot, Warnock, and Thomas. For Dominican, Kirk, White, Honus, Smith, and Morrish. Second one falls for Smith. No, Morrish is not on the floor. It's both Honus brothers, White, Kirk, and Smith. Pardon me. 9:20 to play in this first half. Small infiltrates the lane, slips it backdoor for Duncan. Could not finish over the tree, and Warnock is there to clean it up for 2. 31-22 Eagles lead. Been getting after it offensively here to begin things. They average 75.6 points per game on the year. They are well on pace to eclipse that here this evening. At 81 at Wilmington on Saturday. The fade by Smith is good. Gorgeous looking turnaround shot there from Emmanuel Smith. Small, didn't want it. Robust move into lane and sprays one out for Akot, who lines it up off of the heel. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch Eagles. Eagles have been ferocious on the offensive glass here in this first half. Definitely playing with a ton of competitive spirit. White at the controls, Duncan defending. The back pedal, the swing. Smith across the lane, the scoop to the hoop is good. All right, just like that, 5-point game. Dominican has answered that early punch from the Eagles. The Eagles led 24-9 to start, but the Dominican charging back. Driving kick, offensive foul. Smith sets his feet, takes a hit. Warnock commits a foul. And it's going the other way. Halsey and Williams in. Get a timeout. 7:54 to play in this first half. Fun atmosphere, fun game. Eagles lead it by 5. Out of the timeout, 7:54 to play in this first half. Eagles with a 31-26 lead. Started out leading 24-9. And Dominican has certainly answered the punch and thrown one of their own here. Both Honus brothers, White Kirk, and Smith. Starting 5 on the floor here for Dominican. It's Akat, Williams, Small, Thomas, and Olsey, the 5 here for the Eagles. Honus pokes free by Akat, regains it. Kicks one out to his brother, Isaiah, chiseling, pulling. The jab, the fire, Small loads one up. Swirls the iron ball, hit out of bounds. They say last touch, Olsey. Dominican 41% for the field. They started to pick things up here in the previous minutes. Eagles 44% for the field. White, bounce it. Smith, drive it. Missed it, tips it. And Olsey secures. Williams will reset. Thomas comes to get it. Thomas thought about it. One dribble, fires. Trailer. Isaiah Honus, bullseye. It's a 3. Honus to Honus for the Dominican triple, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point game. Crowd has become quiet here in the student section. Dominican with the momentum. Was down 24-9 to start, and now they're only down 2. Coming up on 6 minutes to play here in this first half. Williams, spin. Tied up, gets out of it, swings one. Thomas backpedals, thought 3. Dieng, Chin, and Duncan will sub in. Olsey, Williams, and Small will sub out. Eagles will take it under the basket, and they only have 1 second to shoot. Into Duncan. What an under the basket out of bounds play there. 1 second on the shot clock, and Joseph Clinton irate. Jaden Honus behind the back, slithering in, and draws the contact. Three free throws here for Jaden Honus. .79% free throw shooter on the year. Leaves the first one short. First free throws of the game here for Honus. Still looking for his first bucket. Five and a half to play in this first half. 1 possession game. High-low, Dieng. One-on-one with Jaden Honus. Spin, Dieng to the rack. Count it, plus the harm. A chance at a 3-point play for Dieng. Put on a lot of muscle and weight in that all season. He got a lot stronger from last year to this year. Sees that he just takes contact so well. Not that he didn't last year, but it's just better this year with the added upper body strength. Nails the free throw. Dieng into double figures now with 10. He and Warnock have combined for 23 of the Eagles' 36 points here in this first half. Bam Maynard defended by Duncan. Morse into the game, runs into a wall. Small uses a pivot foot, and they'll reset it with Dieng. Backdoor, Dieng inside Duncan amongst the trees. Dieng has got it, 4 to shoot. Dieng in a nest of defenders. Jump ball. So it'll be possession Dominican, 4:26 to play in this first half.
That was 3 seconds. No? 6 seconds? Go, go. Go, cut! Cut!
Maynard in attack mode and shut off nicely there by Duncan. Throw it into the post. Edor one-on-one with Thomas. Edor hooks and scores. 4-point game under 4 minutes to play in this first half. The steal inside, the bucket, and the 2. Dickerson turning defense into immediate offense. 2-point game. Caught into the attacking 47, a little bit of out of control. Turnover, Honus goes up, tie game. 6-0 Dominican run to tie things up at 36 apiece. What a job here by Dominican, down 24-9 to start. Dieng the knife right down the middle, missed it, wanted the foul. Into the corner, Peters, Eurostep, shovel it. Dominican leads. Crowd is silent here at post. 24-9 lead for the Eagles to start, and they find themselves down by 2. Thomas, can he give them the lead again? Yes, he can. Rattling in a 3. The answer, short. Caught, the gallop, the trailer, Thomas. Extra feed, small. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in this first half. Eagles 39, Chargers 38. Number 1 seed in the North Division, Dominican at 9-1 in conference. 5-game winning streak coming to this one. Eagles 6-4 in CACC play and tied for the number 2 seed in the North Division. Maynard just got Duncan out of the way and finishes the bucket. Dominican regains the lead as we're under 2 minutes to play in this first half. Akot is open. He'll dash. He'll fire. Akot left is short. Morse coughed it up. Thomas the steal. 2-on-2. Thomas will take it himself and foul. Get it on the floor, I believe. Got a bunch of different substitutions into the game here for Dominican. White, Edor, Jaden Honus, Kirk, and Isaiah Honus into the game here as it's into Dieng. The hezzy, the step back, baseline pull up, no. Duncan guides the rebound, but to Edor. Coming up on a minute to play in this first half, Dominican with a 1-point lead. Honus, tough bucket off of the window. Lacan Williams using each other, breaking that Dominican press, a foul on the floor.
How many on him? How many on him? 2 on 1? 2?
Shot clock will reset to 20 for the Eagles, so 13.3 second difference shot in game clock here. Williams throws it. Not intended for anybody. Dieng jabs, fires, deep shot. And climbing the ladder for the board, it's White. Shot clock is dark. Dominican can take the final shot of the half.
Hey, flat 2. Flat 2. Flat 2.
Clock at 8, 7. White infiltrates, kicks. Kirk with 3, with 2, with 1. Got it off in time, and a foul. They get a foul before the clock expired. So you get 1.5 seconds remaining on the game clock here. It'll be free throws for Kirk. 73% free throw shooter on the season. Dominican finds themselves down 24-9 to begin the first half. And they take a 5-point lead as we head to halftime. 44-39 lead for Dominican. Halftime is here. Second half coming your way next in 15 minutes.
We're here with our 2024-2025 Women's Ice Hockey Media Day, and we're joined by Karis Keel and Rowan Ringer, two of the newcomers on this year's team. Guys, what brought you guys specifically to Post from Canada?
I came here really for the hockey. I came here for the hockey as well, and then the culture when we visited was really good and friendly, so that was nice.
And then kind of going off of that, Karis, how has the team welcomed you to Post? I know they've been doing a lot of team bonding stuff early on, but how have they kind of welcomed you in these first few weeks?
It's been really good. They've taught us all of the ropes and gave us all of the tricks and tips around campus, so that's been really nice, getting to know them all.
And then, Rowan, for you, how do you continue to elevate your game from what you did at Balmoral Hall?
Nothing's too big of a change, but obviously the collegiate level is a lot faster and like more fast-paced, especially thinking-wise. So it's just adjusting to that has been a change, but yeah, so far so good.
In general, what do you guys think that this team can do this year, even though you're kind of just learning it? You've only had 2 practices on the ice when we're filming this. What do you think they can do this year?
Win.
Yes, I'm hoping we can win too. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of hard work and practice, but we're just getting started, so it's looking good so far.
We're here with Sejal Desai, one of the senior defensemen on the women's ice hockey team. Sejal, last year, one of your best years offensively, 4 goals, 2 assists, and defensively you had a record 63 block shots. What helped with that jump?
I think ultimately what helped was really the team atmosphere and the trajectory that we were all going in. We came in with our second year with Coach Silverman knowing the expectations and knowing what our goals were as a team. And it really wasn't about me and my success, it was about the success of the team first, and I think everything that the girls around me did are really what pushed me to succeed.
Talk about how you continue to be a two-way threat on both sides of the puck this year, offensively and defensively.
I think just taking it day by day, showing up to practice every day, giving it 110% and continuing to take the opportunities where they present themselves.
And then finally, this is your 3rd coach since you've been here. You got Coach Bingham, who just came in. What are your thoughts in the early days working with him? What do you think this team can do this year?
I think our team is going to find like an immense amount of success. We're really excited to have him. So far, practices have been really focused on high intensity, which I think we're all really excited for. The compete's been up, the drive has been up, and we're just excited to get the ball rolling.
And then finally, I wanted to ask you too, because you were a part of it last year, the first win in playoff history for the program. What did that mean to you and to be a part of the team that did that?
So coming to Post, we knew that we were going to be part of a growing program. Our ultimate goal was to just find a little bit of success every year and get 1% better every day. So that win was huge for all of us. It was huge for where this program is headed, for the classes below us, and for the seniors. Just really, really rewarding to see all the hard work pay off.
We're here with sophomore forward Macy Peterson, entering her 2nd year with the team. Macy, last year, 2 goals in your first 8 collegiate games, 5 overall. How do you continue to improve offensively this year?
I think that I'm just going to keep trying hard and driving the net and getting good quality shots on net.
Coming into your 2nd year, new coach, Coach Bingham here. What do you most look forward to with this team this year?
I'm excited just for new plays, new lines. Just excited overall that everything's new and new start.
And then finally, you were part of a historic playoff win last year, the first ever in post-university history in the New Hot tournament. What did that mean to you, or what did that mean to the team to be a part of that?
I think it was really exciting just that I got to be a part of it and know that we're capable of things like that, and we could just keep growing.
We're here with goalie Hannah Saunders. Hannah, last year you set 3 season records, which we talked off camera you didn't know you set. The goals against average, 2.91 per game, 2 shutouts, which tied the record, and then the highest save percentage in program history for a single season at .929. You're likely the first string goalie this year. What's the key for your success last year and this year?
I think the biggest thing for me was consistency. Just focusing on the little things, and like with such an amazing team in front of me, like it was pretty easy. And just I think the biggest thing for us is to have fun and just do what we do best and just kind of go every single game with that same intensity.
You had 62 saves in that Game 2 victory in the New Hot tournament last year against St. Anselm. What was the key to that game, and what did it mean to be a part of a historic first playoff win here at Post?
It was unreal. Honestly, like thinking back, it's still like surreal to me. It was just such like a good momentum. Like we right off the bat knew what we were trying to like achieve, and I honestly can't even recall. It kind of just like it becomes a blur once you're out there and we're just working as one unit, and it was just incredible. And like at the end, I just remember looking up and actually not believing
that we had won and achieved it. And it's just like, obviously the picture we have, it's like my favorite ever. We're all just hugging and just shows like how hard we've been like working to get stuff like that achieved. So it was a huge moment, and I hope we can make some more stuff happen like that this year.
Yeah, that banner's hanging in the weight room now too. But you also, I think in that game, if I'm not mistaken, you hadn't played in like 3 weeks or so.
Yeah.
And what was it like having to now get into a win-or-go-home playoff game like that and then do that?
It was crazy. I mean, unfortunately, I did get sick. That's why I wasn't playing for quite a while. But I just I have such immense trust for all my teammates. So I wasn't really thinking about what I've missed. It was just being able to be a part of it again and just giving my all. And just having them and knowing I had that support on the ice no matter what, it just kept me going.
And then this team is on an upward trajectory, obviously, with last year's momentum that they built. New coach and Coach Bingham this year. What are you excited about working with him, and what do you think this team can do this year?
Right now, the intensity has been great. We've been practicing a bunch, and it's been going really good. We're all set, and we've got goals to achieve. It's, again, just the little things we can do to get better every single time. And just, as you said, just working upwards for everything we can achieve success-wise, just also as a team, little things, just bonding together and making things happen.
We're here with first-year head coach Pat Bingham as we round out our post-Women's Ice Hockey Media Day for the year. Coach, first year here, what brought you back to Connecticut and Post University and specifically?
Well, it's exactly it. It was Post. I saw that there was an opening for the position, and I called my people. I used to live here, so I called my friend Howard Safan, who owns the rinks here in Shelton, and he said the people at Post were great, and if I wanted an introduction, he would provide that, which he did, and just so impressed with the school, the athletic department, and then even part of my eventual job application. I met a panel of the girls. I think there were 6 girls on this panel, and I was just so impressed with their maturity and their intelligence and just their desire to play at the highest level possible. I was sold at the end of the interview process. I was just like, I hope they select me because I really want to be here.
And then you've been here only for a few weeks on campus, but what's it been like getting introduced to the girls and getting things started, even though you guys don't get on the ice till next week?
Well, we have been on the ice for 2 practices this week, but yeah, it was difficult for me because I like to just get after it. I've got some experience under my belt at higher levels, and I think I've watched the video of the team, and I think there's some nice pieces and players to work with. So you want to get on the ice and you want to get to work. So it was like hurry up and wait. So there was a whole process, and it's still happening for me, like an onboarding. And this is new for me at a university, and learning the ins and outs of how everything works on campus and compliance issues and all this other kind of stuff. But the first thing I did when I accepted the job was within a week I called every single player, and we had extensive talks. It was the off season, so it could be pretty low key. So we got to know each other on a personal basis. I tried to share my journey and my life story and why I was their new coach, and I did my best to get to know them and their personalities and their experience from last year. We've been on the ice, like I said, 2 times this week, and the girls have responded great in terms of new coach, new terminology, definitely new pace. Like, we're trying to get them to another pace, another level. The previous coach and the athletic department has done a terrific job where the trajectory is on the uptick, the way I see it, and the girls are excited too. So it's a fun environment to be in.
And talking about excitement, what are you most excited about heading into your first year here?
Have a ceiling, because why say we're going to win 15 games if we can win 20 games? So I don't really want to put a number on it, but I do have a growth mindset, and I think that I think we can pull the athlete out of these kids. They were obviously committed by the previous coaching staff because of something they saw that separated them from their peers. So I know we're dealing with some good athletes. I mentioned that they're smart and they're great kids. So I can just see us, continually getting better, like constant improvement, being at your best every day, and we'll see where the chips fall in terms of wins and losses. But I have a history of taking over a team or a club and then doing my best to identify strengths and weaknesses and how to put players in the best positions to succeed and to also work collectively. So I'm excited about trying to figure that out every day. It gets me out of bed. It's exciting to try to figure out like how we can be better and line combinations and style of play, systems and that kind of thing. So I don't want to put a number on it, but I'm very optimistic.
Head coach Pat Bingham in his first year with Post University women's ice hockey. The team kicks off their season next month at St. Thomas.
All right, how about Dominican in that first half? Started the first half down 24-9. They have a 44-39 lead as we are ready to start the second half. Welcome back inside to the Drumner Center, Griffin Castle, and second half of our post-basketball Wednesday night doubleheader here in Waterbury. Let's take a quick look at our first half stats. Dominican 16 for 32 from the field. Post 15 for 37 from the field. Dominican shot 13 free throws in that first half, 10 for 13. Looking at three-point land, Eagles 6 for 15 from deep. Dominican 2 for 6. Largest lead for Post to that first half is 24-9. Largest lead for Dominican is right now 44-39. 6-2 in turnovers, Eagles. And with that, we say hello and welcome back courtside. Griffin Castle on end. Glad you're with us on the CACC network. Second half ready to get underway. Eagles will start with it. Duncan, Akot, Dieng, Warnock, and Williams, the 5 on the floor for the Eagles. Both Honus brothers, Jaden and Isaiah, White, Kirk, and Smith, the 5 on the floor here for Dominican. Dieng pops out. Fouled on the floor. Number 1 seed in the North Division. Dominican at 9-1 in conference. Eagles 6-4 in conference. Currently tied for the number 2 seed. Regular season winding down. Postseason is right around the corner, a month away. So Dominican will surely find themselves in the playoffs. And as long as they don't have an epic collapse to end this year, Eagles fighting for their playoff lives. Definitely bunched up in that North Division. 3 teams 6-4, Bridgeport 6-4, Post 6-4, and Bloomfield 6-4 as Dieng hits a pair. Excellent crowd on hand here tonight at the Drumner Center. Bleachers are absolutely packed. Really no room to sit as Honus, the drive, got tied up. Goes back up and a whistle, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch, Eagles. Smith, DHO. Jaden Honus will backpedal and uncork a three, and Dieng snatches the rebound. Dieng, cross, backdoor, pass intercepted, and a turnover there. Kirk, but he throws it out of bounds. Dominican last year 19-11 overall, 9-7 in the CACC. Eagles last year 21-10 overall and 10-6 in the CACC. Warnock tees it up, three short, and skying for the rebound. Isaiah Honus, White, quick drive. The trailer is Honus, pumped the three. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. 44-41 lead for Dominican. Pirouette move there by Smith, and he gets it to fall off glass. Williams skip it ahead. Marcotte trying to wheel inside. He'll spray it out to Dieng. He'll drive, he'll float, and score. Settles in on the nice runner there for Dieng. He's got 4 quick points here to start this second half, and the Eagles within 3. Again, led this game 24-9 to begin things. Talk about settling in and finding a rhythm for Dominican on both sides of the floor. Kirk. 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Honus, the knife and the long strides to the rim, missed it. And Williams bounces it ahead. Room service ahead for Duncan, and he'll lay it in. Williams, steal in the backcourt, throw it ahead, Akot. Eagles force the turnover. Down 1. Dieng, kick it. Akot, back to Dang. Loads one up. Jaden hands it off to Isaiah, and Isaiah's three is off of the heel. Long shot, long rebound. Williams has got it for post. Warnock will go across the lane, shows it, flips it, and scores it. He's got excellent footwork down deep. Eagles outscoring Dominican by 6 here to start the second half. Hard drive, and a foul is called. And they get it on a cut, as it'll be Honus to shoot 2. Jaden Honus this is, again 79% for the free throw line on the year. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line here this evening. Honus was 4 for 4 from the free throw line in the game on December 3rd against the Eagles. Goes 1 for 1 right there. Tie game, 16:50 remaining in the ball game. Dieng has to go, Akot has to go in the backcourt. Stripped and stolen. Jaden Honus gets on the floor and throws it out of bounds. Near seal there from Isaiah Hodis. 8 to shoot. Caught, get it to the baseline. Warnock. Step back J is perfect. The Eagles go back out in front with a 2-point lead. Outscoring Dominican 10-3 here to start this second half as we are under 16 minutes to play in regulation. Smith darts in, lost it, Dean to steal. No numbers, he'll just settle it down with Warnock. And they'll kick it small, shooting practice. Timeout is called by Dominican Eagles. Similar to the start of the first half, they start the second half on a run. 13-3, Eagles lead it here in the second half, and they go up by 5. New group out on the floor here for Dominican. Dickerson, Morris, Maynard, Peters, and Edor. Onto the floor here for Dominican. Williams, Akat, Dieng, Small, and Thomas. The 5 on the floor here for Post. Eagles with a 13-3 run to begin this second half. They started the first half on a 24-9 run, but found themselves down 5 heading into halftime. Need to get it in. Maynard throws it ahead as flashing middle is Moorish. Settles it down. Moorish. 8 to shoot. Goes across the lane. Flips it up with the left hand. Missed it. Rebound. Dieng secures it. Dieng traveled. 9th turnover of the game for Post. They average 13.9 turnovers per game of the year. Good hands by Akat. 2-on-2. Dieng trailing. Akat will take it himself. Get a whistle and a foul. They get it on Dominican with 14:43 to play in regulation. Halsey and Duncan will sub in. Akat is on the deck, a little shaken up. Akat able to get up to his feet. Thomas, nice cross. The bump, the pull-up pop is short, but fouled.
Hope you get the same thing down here, Jose. Same thing down here. We're getting hit too.
Thomas, an 88% free throw shooter on the year, 22 for 25 coming into tonight.
Box out, box out.
6-point Eagles lead, nearly 6 minutes gone here in the second half. Glad you're with us on the CACC network. Griffin Castle on hand, Dominican and Post. Second meeting of the season here. Dominican won 72-61 at home on December 3rd, 2 months ago. 7 to shoot. Peters recognizes it, drives it, turns, fades, and Alsey clears. Small takes it under the basket, resets it with Thomas. Williams dashes in, the floater. And Morris has got the board in numbers. Morris will take it himself, the scoop, and a foul. Get the foul there on Alsey. And Morris a little shaken up, able to be helped to his feet here. Morris now 2 for 3 from the line. Warnock will sub in and Alsey will sub out. Misses a pair, and Small snatches the rebound. 13.5 to play here in the second half. Eagles with a 6-point lead. Williams into the attacking 47. It's Warnock handing off. Small pumping the three. Picked. Morris, steal, numbers, takes it in himself and lays it in. Defense, offense for Chance Morris. 4-point game. Warnock draws 2. Shovel it. Williams loads one up from 3. Thomas fighting for the offensive rebound. He's got the fresh 20 for the Eagles. He'll feed and hit. Had himself a really nice game on January 25th. Last time the Eagles were at home was the player of the game. Along with Harry Warnock, the pump. Morris missed it. An excellent take to the rack there, but missed the 2. It's thrown ahead for Duncan. Settles it. Feeds it. Small. No hesitation. Got a 3. Eagles go up by 9. 58-49. The bump. Dickerson out to Maynard. Small will defend. Small does not concede the switch and commits the foul with 11:59 to play in the second half. Five in, 5 out for Dominican. Starting 5 back out on the floor here. The Honus brothers, White, Kirk, and Smith. Lacotte, Chin, Dieng, Duncan, and Warnock, the 5 on the floor here for Post. We're under 12 minutes to play in regulation. Eagles outscoring the Chargers by 14 here in this second half, and we get an offensive foul there on Jaden Honus on the attack to the rack. And he's going to hear it. Jaden Honus, a fan favorite here within the Eagles student section. Pass deflected. Isaiah guides it to Warnock. And the Eagles into the front court. Skip it. Dieng. Smith will defend. Dieng drives with the left hand, pulls it back. And it's short. Throw it ahead. Smith leaking out. Smith for two. Quick offense there for Dominican within 7. Alcott turns it over. Honus drives, hangs, can't score. And Warnock and Honus, a little extracurricular activities after the whistle. Alcott will slither and bring it back out to the perimeter. White will defend. Alcott uses Warnock. He'll cross. He'll drive. Warnock, freight train down the middle, lost it, and they'll throw it ahead. Smith running the floor. Euro step, layup, missed it, and fight for the rebound. Kirk pulls it down and fouled. Kirk, a 73% free throw shooter on the year. Williams and Small will sub in. Duncan and Chin will sub out. Five-point game. Eagles trailed by 5 coming into this half. We are coming up on the midway point here in the second half. It'd be a huge win for the Eagles. A win here, they would improve to 7-4 in CACC play, and they would close in on the number 1 seed in the North Division, Dominican, at 9-1 in conference play. Small pulls out there by White. Dieng screens, and Small will pull. Might have been blocked there by White. And Honus will feed it. Kirk will drive it. Muscling in, got Warnock up in the air and finishes off of the window. Kirk now with 8 points on 2 for 6 from the field. It's a 3-point game coming up on the 10-minute mark here in the second half. Dominican's 5-game winning streak in jeopardy here a little bit. Dieng got the step, blocked. Isaiah Honus with a rejection. Dieng deflected it out of bounds. Going to be Dominican ball with 9:57 to play here in regulation. Good timeout called by Mark Kuntz. Eagles outscoring the Chargers 19-11 here in the second half. 9:57 to play. Eagles lead it by 3. Out of the Eagles timeout, 58-55 lead for the home team. Post. The Eagles have not been able to find much consistency this season with wins. Their largest winning streak this season is at 3 games to start the year, and Dominican gets a quick 2 out of the timeout. The Eagles won their first 3 games of the year. Then their other winning streak, they beat Felician on the 14th of January, and then Georgian Court on the 18th of January. 9:35 to play here in the second half. A caught 2-man game with Dieng out to Warnock, no hesitation. 3 short, and Smith the rebound. Dominican can take the lead with a bucket right here on this possession. Getting down 24-9 to begin things in that first half. Kirk doubled out to White, finds the laces, and laces a triple, and lets the Eagles student section know about it. This is an 11-0 Dominican run. The cross and the drive. It's Small swinging out to a cot. Under 9 to play here in the second half. Eagles find themselves down 2 after they are up 58-49. Game of runs. Kick it. Small. The cot has it ripped away by Honus and fouled. Duncan and Thomas will sub in here for posts. So Cott and Warnock will sit. Honus, bump, pull up is good. 13-0 Dominican run to take a 4-point lead. Been a game of runs here from both teams. Thomas takes aim from 3. Dominican with all the momentum. Honus leaks out, hangs, fouled. Cott and Warnock in. Dieng and Small will sub out. Jaden Honus, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 8 points, 3 for 7. No, excuse me, this is Isaiah Honus. Pardon me. Isaiah now 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Cott, knifing, bouncing, Duncan, fouled. Yes, it was 58-49 Eagles. Now it's 63-58 Chargers on a huge run here. Akatsu inbound, gets it into Williams. Step back, Jay. Fouled. First free throws of the game here for Taquan Williams. A 79% free throw shooter on the year, 38 for 48 for the sophomore. Williams averaging 11.2 points per game on the year.
Box out. Box out. Box.
14-0 Dominican run ended right there with 2 Williams free throws. Back to a one-possession game, 7.5 to play here in the second half. Honus skips one. Kirk rip through and drive on a cut. And a gorgeous finish there from Kirk. Took it right into the teeth of the D, not afraid of the contact. And it's back to a 5-point Dominican lead. Pumped up crowd here at the Drumner Center. Duncan long two, off of the heel, throw it at Kirk. Hop step stripped. White stripped as well. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dominican. Heads up play there from Duncan, hitting it out of Kirk, I believe. 6:57 to play here in the second half. Extra feed, Duncan lines it up. Fouled on the three. They get Kirk for the foul. And Duncan will shoot his first free throws of the game. These will only be Duncan's 7th and 8th free throws of the season. He's 5 for 6 from the line. And a Dominican player on the deck in some pain. I believe that's Kirk, and he's able to be helped to his feet. Duncan 7 points here in this one, 3 for 7 for the field. Junior from Meriden, Connecticut. We'll get a wet spot mopped up, I believe, by the official. And Duncan will shoot his 7th and 8th free throws of the season. Been a game of runs here. Eagles down by 5 coming into this half. Went on a 13-3 run to open up the second half, and Dominican answers with a 14-0 run. Could be a possible playoff preview here. No, not 7th. He'll shoot his 7th, 8th, and 9th free throws because he was fouled on the 3. Hits the second. One for 3, and that trip to the free throw line for Duncan. Coming down to crunch time here. This one coming down to the wire, but nip and tug all game long, with both teams going on some pretty big runs throughout. Honus. Peters, throw it on the doorstep. Smith, catch, and foul. They get it on Thomas, I believe. Yeah, Thomas. Smith only a 48% free throw shooter on the season. 2 for 3 now from the line, making 3 for 4 as he hits 2. Smith now 13 points, 3 rebounds, leading the way for Dominican in points here this evening. A 6-point Dominican lead. Warnock drives, spin, corkscrew pass. Cott bounces. Warnock kicks it. Small. 9 to shoot. Warnock spinning. Running into a wall. Layup is good, and a foul. A 3-point play for the grad student. Deing will sub in. Thomas will sub out. Warnock completes the three-point play with some string music at the stripe. Back to a one-possession game. We're under 6 minutes to play here in the in the second half. Smith across the lane, the fade. Banker, no, but fouled by Deang. Smith, who is just 2 for 2 from the free throw line back there, where he's 3 for 4. It's a fortuitous bounce on the first of 2. Back to a 2-possession game. One for 2. 5:40 to play here in the second half. Eagles down by 4. Down by 5 coming into this half. Started the game leading 24-9. Absolutely blitzed the Chargers to begin things, but they've settled into this one. Kick it. Deang pass up on the 3. Lost it out of bounds. Last touch Dominican, they say. It was 7 to shoot. Kid into Warnock. Knifing his way right down the middle. Got his miss. Goes back up and banks it home. 22 now in the game for Warnock to lead the way for the Eagles. Honus lines it up. Bullseye! It's a 3. Isaiah Honus now with 12. Smith jumped the passing lane. And small little shaken up, goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say Eagles. Chance Morris to Smith on the roll. Spin. Banker. No. Warnock with the board. And the outlet for Williams. We're coming up on 4 minutes to play here in regulation. A 5-point Dominican lead. Work it over to Akot. Leans, fouled. Crafty move there by Akot. Super slippery. And he's going to go to the free throw line here to shoot 2. First free throws of the game here for Akot. 71% on the season for the line. He's shot the most free throws by anyone on the team by far. 153 attempts for the line on the year. He's made 109 coming into tonight. Akot laces both, and it's back to a one-possession game. 4 minutes to play here in the second half. All about who wants this one more. Huge CACC matchup in the North Division. These type of games, you look back when the season is over, and you do not want to have any regrets about these games because they could shape up the playoff picture significantly. Turnaround jumper by Isaiah Honus, no, and Eagles coming the other way. They can tie with a 3. Warnock pulls it, miss it, and White has it hit out of bounds there by Warnock. It'll be Dominican ball. Lean, Jaden Honus, bucket, no. Going to the free throw line to shoot 2. 2 for 4 from the free throw line is Jaden Honus. 3:17 to play in this second half. Two big free throws there for Honus. Back to a 5-point Dominican lead. This is a lead that they came into this half with. Warnock, hard drive. Layup is good and a foul. Harry Warnock, unstoppable here this evening. 10 for 15 from the field, 24 points. And he'll shoot his 4th free throw at the free throw line. Warnock averages 12.5 on the year, 3rd on the team in points per game. Misses the free throw, however, but Duncan guides the rebound to Williams, able to track it down. Eagles can tie with a 3. Under 3 minutes to play here in the second half. Dieng pops. 10 to shoot. Williams maneuvering. Dieng for the tie. For the tie. Ring it up for Dieng. This one coming down to the wire. 38% from 3 for Dieng on the year. Cross, layup, no, and a foul. Jaden Honus will shoot 2. 2:29 to play here in regulation. 4 for 6 from the line. Timeout Dominican. Two huge free throws there for Honus gives Dominican a 2-point lead. 2:29 to play here in the second half. Don't go anywhere. Big time finish here between Dominican and Post. Out of the Dominican timeout, Chargers with a 2-point lead here, 2:29 to play in this second half. Been a fun game here between Post and Dominican. Two teams that should be in the playoffs. Post 6-4 in CACC play, Dominican 9-1. Been a little bit of an inconsistent year for Post. Obviously, huge expectations coming into the year after winning 20-plus games, making the NCAA tournament last year. 12-10 overall, 6-4 in CACC play. Not bad at all, but you know that this team has higher expectations. They've lost 10 games this year. They only lost 10 all season last year. Really don't want to let this game slip away from me here. Warnock across the lane. Out to Dieng, 8 to shoot. Isaiah Honus defending. Dieng, what a take. Under 2 minutes to play in the second half. All tied up at 75. Isaiah Honus trying to go to work, sees a double. The extra swing, Kirk. Jaden Honus, quick drive and fouled on the floor. They get it on Dieng. We're in the double bonus here for both teams, so it'll be free throws here for Honus, who's 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Has really found his stroke at the line as of late. Cash on the first gives Dominican the lead. 1:34 to play here in the second half. Honus, huge free throws, clutch. Back to a Dominican 2-point lead. Minute and a half to play here in the second half. Pick and pop. Warnock thought three. And a blocking foul is called on Smith with 1:20 to play here in the second half. So again, double bonus action here for both teams. It'll be Warnock free throws. He has been the guy here this evening for Post. 24 points, Dieng with 19. Warnock 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Missed his previous one. And 66% from the charity stripe on the year.
They had an offside just like that down there. Same thing down there. He called it down there. That's the same call. Same call. How you call a block? The boy over there called for the ball. But that was the point down here. He called the offside.
Four for 5 now from the line for Warnock. 25 points here for the tie. We're all knotted up, 77 apiece, 1:20 to play here in the second half. Two very close games coming down to the wire between the women's game and the men's game here, Post and Dominican. Wednesday night at the Drumner Center. This will be a three on its way, off of the heel, hit the top of the backboard there, the string above it, out of bounds, Eagles ball. You have to think that Warnock gets a touch here. Season high in points with 25, had 21 against Chestnut Hill on the 11th here at home. We're going to timeout on the floor, 1:03 to play here in the second half, all tied up at 77. Eagles ball, tie game, 77-77, 63 seconds remaining in the second half. Been a fun doubleheader here on this Wednesday evening. Warnock can take it himself. He's got 25 on the game. 26. Yeah, the new season high for Warnock. 50 seconds to play in the second half. Dieng one-on-one with Isaiah Honus. Dieng, 8 to shoot. One-on-one. Hesitate, bump, spin, lean, layup, miss it. Hit out of bounds. No, it doesn't go out of bounds. Saved into Dieng, and a whistle, and a timeout is awarded to the Eagles with 31.7 remaining. Dieng and Warnock have combined for 45 points here this evening. You have to think that either of them will get a touch here. Arcott has been quiet. 1 for 9 from the field. 5 points. Eagles will have it under the basket. 31.7 remaining in the second half. 19 on the shot clock, so plenty of time to work with. Fans in the student section rising to their feet. Tremendous game here. Number 1 seeded Dominican in the North Division at 9-1. Coming into this one with a 5-game winning streak. Eagles 6-4 in CACC play. Caught the weave, fell, and a jump. No, we get a timeout. Timeout is called. .3 remaining. Timeout, Eagles. Out of the timeout, Eagles ball. 7 on the shot clock, 20.3 on the game clock here in the second half. All tied up at 77 apiece. Duncan, Dieng, Warnock, Akot, and Williams. 5 on the floor for the Eagles. Smith, both Honus brothers, Kirk, and White. The 5 on the floor for Dominican. Again, 7 to shoot. Dieng and Warnock have combined for 45. of the Eagles' 77 points. Shot clock at 3. Dieng stumbles, backpedals, fires, travel, turnover. Dominican going to have a chance to win it here in regulation. And they'll take a timeout, 13.7 remaining. A chance to win it for Dominican. Dominican 77, post 77. 13.7 seconds remaining in regulation. Dominican with the ball out of the timeout. Both Honus brothers, Jaden with 14, Isaiah with 12, Kirk with 10, Smith with 14, White also on the floor. A chance to win it for Dominican. Can take the final shot of the ball game. Isaiah Honus will trigger it into his brother with 12, with 11 in the backcourt, 10, 9, 8. One-on-one with a caught. Feed it to Smith. Put it up, miss it. Williams rebound, and ease it. Won't count. We're going to overtime. Fitting with how close this game has been. We head to overtime, all tied up at 77 apiece. .40 minutes, clearly not enough time to decide this one. 5 minutes on the clock for overtime. 77-77, Eagles and Chargers. 46 all-time meeting. Whoever wins this one will have the upper hand. In the all-time meetings, Eagles 22 wins, 22 losses against Dominican. The Eagles have lost the previous 2 meetings here to Dominican. And Chargers on a 5-game winning streak, number 1 seed in the North Division at 9-1 in conference play. Leading scorers here, taking a look at it. 26 points for Warnock, 19 for Dieng. Those two have carried the way here offensively. It's Kirk, both Honus brothers, White and Smith. The 5 on the floor for Dominican. Overtime underway. Caught, Dieng, Duncan, Warnock, and Williams. The 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. Set, fire 3 on its way. Honus too strong. Isaiah on the floor and calls a timeout. Heads up play there from Isaiah Honus. 4:41 to play in overtime. Get a timeout called by Dominican. out of the Dominican timeout with 4:41 to play in overtime. All tied up at 77 apiece. Dominican 45% from the field, Post 42% from the field. The Eagles shooting the 3-ball well here this evening. It's a pull-up pot by Isaiah Honus. He drills it. So open up the scoring here in OT. So Dominican strikes first in the overtime period. Student section, standing room only. Williams, 8 to shoot. Dieng, step back Jay on its way. Tough shot off of the heel. Williams tracks down the offensive board. The Eagles will reset with a fresh 20. Warnock behind the back. Kicks it. 7 to shoot. 5. Duncan rising fire for 3. Big time shot by Trey Duncan. 2 for 4 from 3, and the Eagles with the 1-point lead. Honus the jab, the drive, the kick. Kirk, 9 to shoot. Pass lasered inside. Warnock sees it into a cot. And a foul. The Eagles in the bonus, so a caught at the line. A caught 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. This one on its way and down. 3-point Eagles lead, 3:02 to play in the OT period. Smith rolls, nearly coughed it up, puts it up over the defense, crashing in for the rebound. Akot comes away with it, evades defenders, takes it into the front court. Akot slippery and some sensational ball handling. Dieng spin, put it up, missed it, got it back. Nearly tied up, trying to get out of it, ball on the floor. And Dominican the takeaway. 2:20 to play in OT. Chargers down 3, the drive, the kiss off of the window, no. Smith has got it on the doorstep and gets the 2. 1-point game. Under 2 minutes to play here in OT. Eagles clinging to a 1-point lead. Pull up puck, Williams, nothing but net. Honus fouled on his way to the rack. Hodis drills the first. Hodis hits both. Eagles 3-0 in overtime this year and 6-0 in overtime in the last 2 years. Can they stay undefeated with an OT win? They lead it by 3. I think they get Smith for a warning. .144 to play here in OT. Into Williams. Williams trapped, finds a cut, and he gets it across the timeline. Cut tries to wheel inside. Time to shoot on the shot clock. It's Dieng spinning. Leans, flips, misses short. Warnock right there for the offensive rebound. Right back up, down, in one. .28 on the game for Harry Warnock. He has been on one here this evening. His best game of the season, saving it for the number one seed in the North Division, but can't hit the free throw. 3-point game coming up on a minute to play in OT. No hesitation. Rebound knocked around. Duncan's got it for the Eagles. Williams lob. Dieng lays it in. Morris, nice, fouled. Morris drills the first. Now 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Missed the second. Caught 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Broadcasters Jenks. Can't make it up. Morris 3. Rebound hit out of bounds. They say last touch a caught. Get into White, 40 seconds to play in OT. Honus drive, float, foul. They get it on Duncan. Honus is 10 for 12 from the free throw line this evening. 17 points now for Honus, leading the way for the Chargers. This one is a big one to make it a one-possession game. Clutch. 8.6 second difference shot in game clock. Dominican certainly does not need a foul, just get a stop. Warnock takes it into the front court himself, tight handle. No need to force anything here, they'll reset it with a cop. And a foul committed there by Morris. And Dominican's bench irate with Morris. No need to foul there, and he commits it. .5 remaining in OT. A caught big free throw there to make it a two-possession game. Huge free throws there for Arcot. 5-point game. 20 seconds to play in OT. Handed off Jaden Honus. Rise and fire over Dieng. Bullseye! It's a triple. 2-point game. 16 seconds remaining. Timeout Dominican. .16 seconds to play here in OT. Huge three there by Isaiah Honus to make it a 2-point game. 16 seconds. Eagles ball, Akot, Dieng, Williams, Duncan, and Warnock. Akot looking to get it in. Looking. Got to get it in and calls for time. Full timeout committed by the Eagles. We say it's 16 seconds. And the Eagles still with a 2-point lead. Getting ready to come out of the timeout here again. The Eagles 3-0 in overtime this season. Their overtime wins came first game of the year versus Franklin Pierce, 90-88. Then the double overtime win against Bentley on November 13th. And then December 18th at AIC, they won in OT 92-83. 6-0 in overtime games the last two seasons. Again, 3-0 here this season. Can they make it 4-0 this season and 7-0 in the last 2 years and cling on to a win here? Williams strong with the basketball. Throws it at Akot, breaks the press, and Honus fouls Akot with 8.5 remaining. Arcot 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Remember the game against Felician on the 14th of January. Hit some big free throws down the stretch in that 5-point win. This next one is the big one to make it a 2-possession game. Two huge free throws there by Akot. Honus rising fire over the defense. Jumper is off. Williams rebound and foul. What a win here for Post. They're going to win by a final score of 95-89. Eagles snap Dominican's 5-game winning streak and a huge win against the number 1 seed in the North Division. Eagles improved to 13-10 on the year, 7-4 in conference play. Harry Warnock with 28 points, a season high to lead the Eagles to a huge win here over Dominican. Eagles 4-0 in overtime games this season, 7-0 in overtime games in the last 2 years. Well, that will do it here for the Wednesday evening post-basketball doubleheader. Post-game interview will be coming up next. What a win for Post. They defeat Dominican and get their revenge from that December 3rd game where they lost 72-61. They get the revenge, even up the season series at 1 apiece, and win it 95-89, the final. For our entire fantastic athletic communication staff here at Post, Griffin Cast signing off from Waterbury. Stick around for the post-game interview. All right, post men's basketball with perhaps their biggest win of the season over Dominican, winning 95-89 in overtime. Griffin Castro alongside Harry Warnock. 28 points a season high for you. Just how's it feel to have this type of performance in this game?
Oh, it means a lot. Coming into this game, I knew it was going to be a big game. Dominican's a very good team. Playing them all these years, it's always been a battle. So I'm glad I was able to do my part and really make an impact today.
You guys started the game off on a 24-9 run. Just what led to that run to open up the game?
I think confidence, taking the shots we needed to, take the shots we practiced, and knocking them down. It's all about, putting it in the basket, so we were finally doing that today.
The crowd was energized and juiced up here for this one. What impact did they have on this game?
Oh, it meant a lot. Shout out the football guys, all other post supporters. We really appreciate them coming out to the game. Definitely gave us a boost of energy. We love that energy, and it really helped us down the stretch for sure.
And break down those final minutes of the game. They obviously made a run, 14-0 run, I think, at one point. Just how were you guys able to save off them, especially in overtime?
Again, staying confident, sticking together, picking each other up if we make a mistake and looking towards the next play and knowing that, if we put it together and we play hard with toughness, that we can definitely do it.
What does this win just say about this group?
It says a lot. It's been an up and down season, and to have this, at the end of the season, have this stretch of games going, definitely means a lot because we need a confidence booster like this where we show that we have the toughness to win ththese big games.
Knowing that they were the number one seed in the North Division, did it add any more incentive for the group coming into this one?
For sure. I mean, we want to come into every game knowing it's a big game, no matter what, especially at the stretch. But knowing that Dominican, they're always going to be tough. They got the number one seed. We knew it was a big game coming in.
Really appreciate the time after the game. 28 points a season high to propel the Eagles to a 7-4 conference record.